The hotel's really nice. We have a great view over Al Jazeera Country Club and the Nile, and we're about to go to the Egyptian Museum. I'm very excited. And it is, surprise, a beautiful day.
But it's always beautiful here, though.
That's the point. It's always beautiful.
There's lanes, but there's just a suggestion, apparently. Lanes would make driving a whole lot easier for everybody.
So this is Al Tahrir Square. The revolution took place here in 2011. But now it's perfectly safe, as if nothing happened.
الخيم اللي كانوا عاملينها كانت لما بقى البلطجيه كلها بقى والشمامين والمش عارف ايه ومستوطنين هنا ما كنتش يشوف الارض ديت ولا من كتر الخيم ولا لا عشنا ايام بهدله.
Behind me is the Egyptian Museum of Antiquities. It is actually the biggest museum in the world that's dedicated for one culture, that is the ancient Egyptian culture. The highlights of this museum is all of the stuff they found in King Tut's tomb, like the King Tut's golden mask, the sarcophagus, and the mummies of the pharaohs, Ramses II, among many other really historically famous pharaohs. This is a huge museum. It will take hours to really see everything.
التمثال اسمه متري وده ماي لاست نيم وكان كاتب فرعوني بيسجل العقارات ويسجل الاملاك والحاجات الخاصه بالمحاكم اعتقد كده.
كان عرض حلقي؟
عرض حلقي. جده متري كان عرض حلقي برضه. فالاسم مشتق من الفراعنه وده انا حاجه بفتخر بيها جدا. دي حاجه رائعه ان انا من اصل فرعوني.
It's amazing. We learn about this sort of thing about ancient Egypt in schools, but it's quite another thing to see it in person.
Absolutely.
So impressive.
Being in this museum gives me, like, as an Egyptian, gives me a lot of pride that my grandparents were that awesome. And they did a lot of amazing things, a lot of amazing art with impeccable detail and pure excellence. It just makes me feel good about myself. I should come here more often.
هنا أسرة سعيدة بجد يعني الحب من أيام الفراعنة. كان هو حاطط إيديه ورا ظهرها وهي حاطة إيديها ورا ظهره. والبيبي الجميل ده فعلا منظر جميل للأسرة المصرية القديمة الأصيلة اللي احنا منها.
The statue is beautiful. Look at the eyes, it's so colorful.
That tiny little statue is King Khayam's. He builds the biggest of the Great Pyramids and then a little action figure.
Behind me is a statue of a major significant pharaoh, Akhenaten. He was the founder of monotheism in ancient Egypt, and he's also the father of King Tut.
So we went into the mummy room and we unfortunately couldn't take any video or pictures, but it was really amazing to see some of the most powerful pharaohs just laying there right in front of us. Very well preserved. You could even see teeth and hair and the skin, although it was really dried out, you could really still see it.
Whenever they mummified bodies, they would take out all of their internal organs, brains, intestines, liver, and put them inside those canopic jars.
الصور في المتحف كله والله بس ممنوع التصوير. الصور موجودة على النت والله يا دعم مش ممنوع والله ما ينفعش والله ممنوع.
So Egypt is currently building a new museum to replace this current one. And you know what you do to your furniture before you are about to move to a new place? This.
I think the Egyptian Museum is very impressive. It's amazing that they can put so many artifacts in one place. I think they really need to have 10 more buildings the same size just to give everything adequate room and to let you see everything.
Palace of Manial. This is Islamic art. One of the key features of Islamic art is repeating patterns. It's a symbol of monotheism, taking one geometric shape and repeating it over and over and over again. We're about to go inside the main palace of Manial.
I'm not even sure what words to use to describe what I'm seeing. Beautiful, intricate, amazing. Those words just aren't strong enough to accurately portray the magnificence of what I'm seeing here. They should just offer it like rooms on Airbnb. The place will be packed.
This is an Egyptian date. I've never had one before, so I'm trying this for the first time.
Bala. In Arabic language is bala.
It's crunchy. Bala. Oh, it's really drying. That's so weird. It's not juicy like a lot of fruits are. So there's light red ones and then darker ones. The darker ones should be sweeter. It's sweeter and it's not as drying. And there's the pit. You don't want to eat that. Or bite into it too hard.